Hey guys, my name is Raquel, but you can call me Rocky. Today is going to be day 2.
Okay, so I had recorded this ahead of time, that's why I said day 2. By the way, I got a new microphone.
Of me trying Blue Apron. Today I'm going to be doing the pork fried cauliflower rice. Um, One, I don't like pork. Two, I don't like cauliflower. And also, there's purple cabbage in here. Yeah, I don't like that either. So we'll see how things go. So our ingredients are ground pork, one pasteurized raised egg. Is that what it is? Pasture raised egg, one pasture raised egg, shredded cabbage, cauliflower rice, 4 ounces of sweet peppers, 2 garlic cloves, and there's a bunch of spices, so I'm going to assume they're in the knickknacks. So I have some hopes for this, because the Mediterranean salmon recipe was like really good, but I don't know because there's a bunch of stuff in here that I don't like. But I picked this because I wanted like a variety of things, so I didn't want to get like all the same like meats or whatever. So I wanted to try something different. So hopefully this will taste good, but we'll see.
Okay, so right now I am trying to cut the peppers. It says to cut off the tops and take out the seeds and stuff. However, if you notice, they're like super soft, and that is because I put them in the freezer. So yeah, I'm kind of struggling to cut them. And due to putting them in the freezer, it will be an issue with some other ingredients along with this recipe and with the next recipe, which you will also see in this video as well.
Okay, guys. So the day that I got um, my Blue Apron package, I had put the rest of the recipes in the freezer, which was stupid of me because some of the ingredients are like ew. Like these peppers are like soggy. Like, look at that. It's all soft. And then like some of the other ingredients don't really look too good either. Like this cabbage. I don't know, man. But I'm gonna still do it, and we'll see. We'll just see how things turn out. Okay, so I finished cutting the peppers. I also cut up the garlic, which I wasn't supposed to do. I was actually just supposed to smash them, but I think it'll be fine. I think this will just make it more flavorful, hopefully. Like, it won't be too much. But anyways, next is to deal with the egg. I already cracked it into a bowl, and it says to season with salt and pepper and to beat until smooth. So I'm going to do that right now. Dang. Whoa. Hold up. This egg yolk is like solid. Bro. Oh my god. Yo, I've never. Bro, you can't even see. I've never seen an egg yolk like that. Like, it's like solid. Oh my god. What the hell? Bro, what am I, what am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna try to whisk it as best as I can, but I'm pretty sure it's solid because, like, I put it in the damn freezer. Alright, so I think this is the best. I think this is the best that I can do. There's still like chunks of yolk in this. So, yeah. Next is to cook the pork. Alright, so it basically says to cook the pork with the garlic and then to season it with some salt and pepper. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. Yeah, so I got my pork cooking right here. Next, after it's done cooking, I'm going to add the peppers and the cabbage and cook that into it. So I got the cabbage and the peppers up in here. It looks very colorful, and it actually smells pretty darn good, so hopes are heightening. Alright, next I'm going to be adding this pure sesame seed oil that came with the pack of Knick Knacks, along with the eggs that we mixed up earlier. It said to move the pork and vegetables off to the side and then add the egg and the sesame oil on the opposite side, cook the egg, and then mix it all together. Okay, so I moved this stuff into a bowl, and hopes dropped a little. I think it looks kind of gross because like the color of the purple cabbage got on like some other stuff, so it kind of made like the eggs like this weird bluish like green color. I don't know if you could see, but yeah. And then the sesame oil like changed the smell. Like it just smells like straight sesame oil. But now we are going to start on the cauliflower rice. Okay, so the cauliflower rice is almost done. Here it is, right here. So I added some salt and pepper. I also added some rice vinegar, some coconut aminos, which it smells like soy sauce, and also a little bit of these red pepper flakes, because I don't really like food that's like super spicy, so I only added like a little bit. But yeah, that's almost done. Okay, well, this lighting is like really bad, but it's raining outside and it's very cloudy. Anyways, this is the final product. Let's do a comparison. This is Blue Apron's version, and this is my version. I think that looks pretty similar. Like, did I do that or did I do that? Like, what up, Rachel Ray? What up, Bobby Flay? Okay, anyways, so let's see how it tastes though. Not bad. It kind of tastes like it tastes like stir fry pretty much. Hey guys, so I like literally just got home, but I wanted to sit down and tell you guys about the last recipe of my Blue Apron box, along with my final review on things. So the last recipe was the crispy chicken tender and mashed potatoes. It looks like this. So it's chicken tenders, mashed potatoes, and lettuce, aka like a salad or whatever. So basically, so like since I had put I had put the ingredients in the freezer like the idiot that I am, the majority of the ingredients in this recipe were no good. So I couldn't use the majority of the ingredients in the recipe, which is why I didn't record myself doing this recipe. However, I did take a picture, so I'll insert a picture at some point. But basically what I did was I was really only able to cook the chicken. And I guess I can read off like the ingredients and what I had to do. So basically it had like 3/4 of a pound of chicken tenders, and they were already like pre-cut. I didn't have to cut them or anything. And then it also had ingredients to bread the chicken. So it used almond flour opposed to regular flour, and it used ranch dressing opposed to using an egg, and potato flakes opposed to using breadcrumbs. Now, I didn't really like how it tasted with the potato flakes. It tasted okay, but I think I'd prefer like actual breadcrumbs opposed to potato flakes. For the mashed potatoes, I obviously couldn't do that because I had to throw away the potatoes. They were bad. But I did have some leftover sweet potatoes that were already cooked, and I just ate that with the chicken. For the lettuce was completely bad. It was gross. Like I could not use that at all, so I just skipped that. So I basically just made the chicken tenders and had it with a sweet potato. So, I mean, yeah. But the overall, I would say that the chicken tender recipe was my least favorite, just because I didn't like the chicken tenders that much. I just didn't really like the potato flakes on them, and the flavor was okay, but they were just kind of the chicken tenders came out kind of dry. It might have come out better if I had fried them instead of baked them, but the instructions say to bake them, so that's what I did. But yeah, I would say the chicken tender dish was like my least favorite, which I wasn't expecting. Now to get into the I guess my review of like Blue Apron in general, and like my review of the other recipes. So for the first recipe I did was the Mediterranean salmon. That I would say was the best recipe in this box. It was really good. The fish was like sticking to the pan so much, and it's probably because I didn't dry the I didn't dry the fish off like enough, probably. So because it's like wet, it was like making it stick. I think that's why. But it tasted really good, had a really good flavor. I like salmon, so if you like salmon, you will probably like this recipe. So I would, well, if you can. I don't know if they redo recipes, or if you can. I don't know if they do certain like recipes for certain like weeks or whatever, or if, yeah, I don't know. But if you have that option, I would say to pick the Mediterranean salmon. And then what else was included in that? It had salmon, um, oh, the kale, and then the mixed vegetables. I wasn't sure if I would like that. Um, and I wasn't sure like how filling it would be, but it was actually pretty filling, and it tasted really good. Like the combination of the vegetables together, along with like the garlic and the salt and pepper. It's very minimal, but it tasted really good. So yeah, the Mediterranean salmon was my favorite thing, and then the I forget what it's called, the pork one, the one with the pork and the cauliflower rice. That one tasted better than I was expecting, but wasn't as good as the salmon. Um, it was fairly easy to make. It was easier than the salmon, and it took me less amount of time to make it. Um, so yeah, I would say that one was like the easiest to make. And yeah, so I would give the like rating like 1 out of 5, one being worst, five being the best. I would give the Mediterranean salmon a 5 compared to the other two. I would give the pork and um, cauliflower rice. I would give that maybe like a 3 or like a 3.5. Oh, also, it tasted kind of like a stir fry, so I kind of like that about it. And then I would give the what is it? The chicken tenders. I would give the chicken tenders like 2, I think. Yeah, I would give them a 2. And so yeah, that's my final review over Blue Apron for this week. I will be doing more Blue Apron recipes, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you have your notification buttons on. Also, Blue Apron is giving me a free box to give away to a friend. So if you would like that, all you would have to do is give this video a like, make sure you're subscribed, and comment down below saying comment down below and say Chef Rocky in the house. So you have to like this video, you have to subscribe, and you have to comment Chef Rocky in the house. So that is what you have to do in order to get this free Blue Apron box, and then I will pick a random person and you will get the box. And so yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and that's about it. Bye.
Okay, I almost forgot to insert the picture. So here is the final product of the chicken tenders and the mashed sweet potato.